All right. Okay. Okay.
So you're gonna have to. You can. This is a good camera, bro.
I have a Canon 650.
Oh, dope. That's my first camera.
Is it?
Yo, I made so much incredible things with
Seriously?
that camera. Yo, dog, I'm where I am because I started there, and everyone was using like 5Ds, all these expensive cameras. I was killing them with a 650D camera. They always wanted to come look my camera. Because you know when you shoot, people think it's the camera. Hey, come here, what are you shooting? What are you shooting? And then they say it's a 60. You're good at editing. You know, like I'm like, yo, just don't give me the skills. Like, yeah, you're good at editing. But like, this guy's crazy. Just give me the, like, if I'm doing something great, let me
Just
know.
give the credit. Yo, Joy, like your Joy.
Should I remember, they dropped 5D Mark II at the time, right? Everyone got it. All the cool kids, rich kids, whatever got it. I'm from Force. I got a 650D Canon with a standard lens. And then I think I bought a lens from this. There's a guy who used to plug me in town. He used to sell second-hand like equipment.
Stuff,
Then I got that. After that, there's a made sure me and Photoshop are best friends. I call myself Photoshop Djz.
Serious?
Yeah, because
I know. Yeah.
So I used to call myself Photoshop Djz. When I'm in that like groove, I mean, I'll eat it. It's like I'll be there. But it used to make me fight with my girlfriend because always on the laptop. But yeah, bro, welcome to it. Welcome to the Djz Corner.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. It's an honor to have you.
No, thank you.
You're a giant in disguise. But you need to tell us, because people who know you.
Yeah.
But for us who don't know you, we get past every time like, yo, it's like Valley, yo, it's like UK, it's like Valley. Oh, South Africa.
Yeah.
Radio. Tell me the backstory about that, bro.
Yo, like where it started?
Where it started, who you are, introduce yourself, bro.
Okay, so for those that know, or those that don't know, so I go by Mthulisi Patrick, aka M. Patrick. They also call me Djz Africa. I carry that because, like, you see the size of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm definitely proud to be African. So all the time I've got like beads on and that kind of thing. And so I'm a African music advocate.
Dope.
Especially from a deep house or house music point of view. My journey starts many years ago.
What's many years ago? Tell us.
My journey starts so initially in Zimbabwe.
Yep.
So I started DJing in 1994.
Wow, dog. Like,
I'm old.
Yo, I was drinking milk. I was crying for milk. Yo, that's great, bro. Wow.
I started DJing in 1994.
Yeah.
I used to be I used to be a singer.
You can tell, dog. Like, you know, people who are into music, either they created production or they can sing.
Yeah.
You know, if they play something or Mara, you can tell. There's
can
something you give you the mic now.
Those days are past, man. Those days are past.
Oh, yes, bro. Yeah.
So I used to sing. I was part of a rap group back in Zim.
You rap?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's a plot twist.
Yeah,
You play deep house, you rap.
So my initial bit was
Yeah.
I was an R&B and hip hop DJ.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Okay,
So originally that's what I was.
Okay, that was the first love.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. And then I discovered Kwaito.
Okay, dope.
Kwaito took me from R&B. If I was here, it took me there.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because I had access to a lot of exclusives.
Wow.
And I was doing a lot of high school gigs. So obviously,
You're the main character. You got the whole thing. You got the whole system.
That's
new
what
tracks.
it is. The guy who had like who was the main sound system guy in our city.
Yeah.
So I was one of his DJs. So every wedding, birthday, school event, I was there. You know what I mean?
You made a killing. Yeah.
And then, obviously, I suppose the generation that we're in, my parents weren't very encouraging about.
Of course,
doing
like
music,
yeah, they didn't.
No, you have to go to school.
Yeah, you have to be a doctor, dog. You have to be a doctor.
My father was a doctor.
Yeah, that's why. And then it was chilled. Because now sometimes they feel that guilty thing that they are already a doctor. Why should be a doctor? Go, do your own thing.
Do your own thing, yeah.
Oh,
exactly,
yeah.
So
Then,
and then I think from there on, I started to feel like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere with this. But also in that, I was finding that I was, my strong point was managing.
Whoa.
So like my crew.
Yeah.
So I was the one arranging studio sessions. I was doing all sorts of things, arranging gigs and that kind of thing. Then I transitioned, like from being the DJ, singer, rapper, to being the guy in the background pushing everybody else. Then I think 2000, 99, 2000, I started to manage a group called Africa Revenge. Then I left Zim. Went to the United Kingdom in 2001.
UK, shout out to UK.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, my first impressions of the UK,
it was bad.
I remember saying to my mother on the train from when she picked me up at the airport, I said to her, I think 6 months, and then I'm going back.
Why?
I just wasn't impressed.
Why?
You get this vision of glamour,
Yeah. It's always the case.
And then you see it. Like,
was it whack? Like
I was not impressed. Like in looking at the buildings, they just looked old, run down.
Yeah.
I was like, and this is leaving Manchester.
What?
They're also going from Manchester to Leeds. So I live in Leeds. And I said to my mom, is this what you brought me here for? You know what I mean? Like, really? But anyway.
It's the internet, though. The internet
Baba. And for me, it felt like I was sold this wow dream, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I obviously started meeting people. And then, obviously people started remembering because, take a step back.
Yeah.
So before I left Zim,
Yeah.
I was on radio, national radio, and national TV. So I hosted a teen program show called Teen Scene. So a lot of people obviously recognize me from. So when I get to the UK, I'm walking
You're
the
a
street,
celebrity.
and somebody,
you're a celebrity.
First week, Mama, first week.
Mom was that's the beauty of life.
My mom was like, dude, like you've only been here like a week, and we're walking to people already calling your name. You know what I mean? And then that in itself also encouraged me because then I was like, that means I can still chase the music.
Yeah, your dream. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Then I started doing gigs. I started just DJing at local parties, clubs, Then 2005, I think it was 2005, 2006, about. I got introduced to a girl called Oluhle. So you remember the song Ndoifamba Seikonzira Fugama Mate, DJ Cunis.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
he is old, yo.
So that
vocalist,
I got introduced to her by a friend, Gibson Mube. He was like, look, dude, like, work with this kid. She's talented. And at the time, crazy enough, she was a rapper.
What the?
Like, she was like this.
A hectic rapper.
Yo, like this kid, her energy was, yo. But Gibson was like, no.
Dissect.
Yeah, dude, like, when I heard her first time, I was like, nah, I can't do this. Like, her energy was too much for me. And then she was like, no, I'm trying to do this Afro sound type of thing. And I was like, cool, and then I started listening to the stuff she was doing. I was like, oh, cool, this could actually work. So then, at the same time, I then meet Cunis. Cunis is like, yo, dude, like, I'm trying to work with vocalists and da-da-da. I was like, cool, actually, I've got a vocalist. Why don't you guys work together? Let's put this project together. And then Fugamana Mate was born. The version that people hear now wasn't the original version that was recorded.
Oh, yeah.
It was Kunis took it, and then I think it was DJ Mbuso. Mbuso put it on his compilation.
Yeah. Shot up the sky.
Baba, the song was
But
everywhere.
Mbuso was cooking, man. And Mbuso was active, like on the scene. Like,
Yep. I mean,
Mbuso was,
he definitely deserves his
they
his
don't give him his flowers
100%.
too. Wow,
100%. And I think I've seen him twice in the trips I've done to the UK, to South Africa from the UK. And each time I've seen him, man, it's like nothing but love. You know what I mean? Like,
he's genuine.
He's genuine.
Yeah.
Genuine. Vinny as well. I mean, I saw Vinny.
Vinny likes playing. Vinny's intimidating, right?
You think so?
No, when you look at him.
Okay,
Like from the posters, from everything. And then when you chill with him, he's playful.
He's
and
playful.
like,
Exactly.
He's like a kid.
No, like
he likes
he's welcome.
Yeah, I was
And he
shooting
got the thing
him.
of doing this.
Yeah, I was shooting him. That's the hot man thing. Like, what's wrong with this guy? And like, what's wrong with this nigga? He puts a song. He's playful.
This thing he's got
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Then he does his mouth. Like a politician of House Deep. Yeah, a politician. Yo. Let's pay taxes.
That's funny.
He's dope. Like he's a dope.
No. So there's, so there's, like there's a lot I could say about like my journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can say definitely to the SA industry.
Yeah.
Working with Kunis.
Yeah.
Definitely put me on. Even before that, like
Yeah.
obviously when your Skidos were coming to the UK, I was one of the DJs who was hired to play with them.
Yeah, opening for them.
Yeah, opening for them. I mean, I say to people like one of the highlights for me of my DJ career was playing back to back with Oskido.
Okay.
Like I wasn't even booked to play.
Were you intimidated though? You feel like, hey,
Initially.
this hot man.
Initially, because at that time Oskido was up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that's genuine love. I don't think we have such a like accidental stuff like that for new DJs. Because now they feel like now they need to press you down. So that's what I'm saying. That's interesting that's how you got on board. Wow, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like the craziest thing is I wasn't even booked to play that day.
Snap.
I went to the guys. I was like, gents, like, because I'd moved back to Leeds from London, and I was like, gents, like, I'm around. Can I play? And the guys like, no, we'll put you on. You're like,
chill,
like, I don't want to put you on. So I was like, no, sharp. You know what I mean? And then I think Oskido, just before Oskido played, they put me on. No, he played, and then they said, no, you can jump on.
You with him?
Straight after him. So I was like, oh, sure.
What? Straight after him?
Straight after him.
In the crowd.
So I'm like, what am I going to do here? Because you must know, at that point, Oskido was playing house music.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Kwaito.
Oh, and he loves Kwaito. Yeah, that's you're a trickster.
So I was like, okay, cool. And I'll never forget this first track that dropped was Ndihamba Nawe Mafikizo.
Yeah.
That's like lifts up the crowd, doesn't it?
Yeah, obvious.
Sharp. And then he was like, you play the side, I'll play the side.
Okay.
This is Oskido, right?
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, sharp. So now I'm thinking, look, this is the man who created, like, one of the creators of this genre. Like, how do I
tap in
and how do I even outperform him?
Like, keep up. He's not even outperforming. You have to keep up.
So now what I did, I played all the songs that he features on.
Oh,
so that's forced him to jump on the mic while I DJ'd.
Oh, now you're a trickster, man. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. And the crazy part, the crowd looked at it like it was planned.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's just genuine. Like you were at the right place at the right time.
At the right place, right time, man. And for me, from that day on, I was like, you know what? This is my Grootman, like my hero.
Wow, he knows about this.
He knows. I'm sure he knows.
Okay.
About it. He knows about
okay, now he knows.
Well, now if you didn't know,
yeah.
Now
Oscar, I did the most. Yeah. So, bro, tell us about your journey here in South Africa. I see you've been playing like I saw you at Ndaweni, you know.
Yeah.
And that's where I found interest. I'm like, yo, let me holler at the Giants. And now you tell me about you going to radio. You also like work at radio. Like,
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
us about your movement now.
So radio. So it's on Swan FM.
Shout out to Twani.
Yeah, definitely. Swan FM. I started doing Swan FM last year.
Okay.
So I broadcast from the United Kingdom.
Oh, dope.
The show's called Groove Nation. So what I try to do is fuse mainly Southern African hip hop, R&B, Afro soul, and then transition to like private school on my piano and then
Dope.
deep house.
I like private school.
I love it, man.
Yo, I have a folder here.
Well,
Yo,
go ahead. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
one of my mixes.
Yeah.
But on my hoodie,
Yeah.
it says, "Your piano is not my piano."
Okay.
Yeah, and then I put I think it says 112 to 115 BPM.
Yeah.
Because for me,
What's your take? Actually, let's talk about this BPM stuff, though.
yeah, 100%.
Yo, I'm comfortable at 15, 16, 14. I try to play the old, like, classic deep house, 124, 120. I can't, though.
Okay, cool. You know, as we are talking, right?
I can't. I feel like it's fast for me now. Like, it's too much. Like, I tried. I remember I was mixing with this DJ Hugh, right? Dead Obscure, and she was playing 124, 120, 124,
Yeah.
and 122.
Yep.
I took it down to 18. She
18.
was complaining. I'm like, hey, you know, I can't. I try because those are the songs that they want to hear.
Don't want to hear.
I can't. You know what I end up doing? I end up like slowing it down, like as a 45.
Taking it out, yeah?
Yeah, like there's a thing. I'll show you. Hey, I started like developing the necessary skills to also to transition. Like if like you know like I'm there listening.
Yeah.
I'm like you know.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
my hand, I'm like, and then once they get it,
What's it give then?
then I take it down quickly.
Yeah. No, I mean, look,
Yeah.
I think we've definitely transitioned from the 122s to the 125.
Yeah.
Which is what was your, you know, like earlier we were talking about the compilations,
format,
your fresh,
yeah.
fresh house
Yeah.
flavors. So that was the BPM then.
Yeah.
And then obviously I think producers started to want to identify with something that was familiar to them. Because again,
Yeah.
I think when we start going to the deep house, it's not dance music.
Yeah.
It's chill music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's concentration music.
Yeah.
So I think once you start going 120 that way, you start to lose people, especially
It's
now.
too fast.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, so for me, I'm a piano. Like the statement behind your piano is not my piano, right?
Yeah.
Is we have a pandemic
Okay.
of people who play, and this is mainly centered around Amapiano,
Okay, yeah.
who play Amapiano at 116, 17, 18, even at 125 BPM.
What?
In England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's England. You understand?
No,
They
no, no.
used to.
No.
It's not that thing.
No, Baba.
What is it?
Listen, it's like how can I say it? It's like somebody who. Oh, in fact, I'll put it this way for you. In fact, I'll be very direct about this one. The Afrobeats DJs,
Yeah.
the dancehall DJs. So, DJs who are not Southern African or
Yeah.
who don't understand the culture of our
The tempo, the sound.
the tempo and the culture.
Yeah.
They will play it according to what they think people need to hear it at.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Snap. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Amapiano is clearly produced at 112. Some of it is maybe 110, but 112 to 115.
115, 114. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm on 114, 113.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Now, if do I even have maybe try and find a piano song that I can maybe play here.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you exactly what I mean, because it doesn't make sense to play something. Okay, cool.
That fast.
Let's try this one. So imagine I play this
Yeah.
let's go to 120. Yeah, 120. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, so it's push, it's rust. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's under pressure.
Yeah, exactly. So like the whole conversation around the
Yeah.
tempo and everything for me, I was like, nah, somebody needs to make a statement about this. So
Yeah.
obviously I created the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
branding and then my mixes as well. So they're called Yo Piano is not my
Normal
piano,
piano,
Soul
yeah.
Piano. So
Yeah,
I've got like Soul Piano 1 to 12 at the moment.
Yeah, I must check
out
it
all
out,
on YouTube. And people love them.
Yeah, of
Pe-
course.
people love them. But then again, maybe again, it's because the way I present the stuff. Because for me, like like how you're saying, it's a journey.
Yes.
I mean, so I intentionally plan my sets for somebody when you sit down and listen to the first song,
Yeah.
it's the last one. By the time you get to the last one, you understand that I've just been on a journey, whether it's like an emotional journey, whether it's been a happy journey, whatever, you know what I mean? And that's what I've always done, especially even like my deep house mixes. That's what it's always been, like taking somebody from point A to point Z, if you like. And when they come out of it, they're like, yo, you know what?
Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
100%.
that. I like that. So tell me about your background in deep house. You mentioned earlier off camera about the Godfathers. Like, can you take us there? Like, cause I think for South Africa, that's the main character of like deep house.
Deep house.
Like,
Yeah. So 2016, I was doing online radio in the UK. And I got introduced to the Godfathers of Deep House SA. So I did an interview with them.
Oh, dope.
And then I was like curious because like just seeing these madalas, like, I'm like, yo, like, okay, what's going on here? Because obviously the history that we know of SA and deep house and house music is your Christos, your Vini, your Freshes, your Mbusos and that kind of thing. And at the time, I'd never really heard of the Godfathers of Deep House SA, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, cool. Well, what's going on here? I go on YouTube, I check out like the videos they were doing, like online videos. They were hitting like 1 million views. I'm like, okay. So we sit down and have a conversation about, okay, so what exactly is the Godfathers of Deep House SA? What is the plan? What is the vision and that kind of thing? And they're like, look, we want to create a nostalgic feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, want people to listen to the music and have some sort of feeling. So we've created a sound or a brand and called it Nostalgic Deep House Music.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And true to its word, every track I heard from then on had like it infused a sense of nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like you listen to it and even like the mixes online when you go and read the comments. You know, there was comments like, you know, this mix took me out of some dark places, or this mix helped me study. I passed my exam.
I have attachment to mixes too. Okay, for me, sorry to cut you. It's with driving, bro.
Driving.
Yo. Yeah. And the mix.
Yeah. And you go.
I'm the owner of this place. Yo. Like, I feel like for me it was part of the lesson of like driving lesson. You know, like it gets me sharp though. Like I concentrate.
You concentrate, yeah.
I don't talk. Like I don't. So I think like they're right, because I've also seen comments of people like they've been looking for this song, and you know, like exactly, it's a community, it's a whole
100%. You know, so when then told me about the Godsons, you know, the Godsons was the I'll say the producers behind the music. You know what I mean? Obviously, like I mentioned to you, your Chronicle Deep, Bieber,
my
Rodney,
favorite.
You know, King Touch, DC, like there was like I think like 20 of them, if not 30. I'll say 20. I don't want to stretch you to 30, but I think let's say between 20 and 30 producers. Individually, they were talented. Like Tulani, the producer, like they were all talented, and they brought different sounds to the nostalgic feel of it, you know what I mean? And like, so they did not compilations, or albums. So Masia developed. I don't have the card, but the albums came on a USB card, like a bank card.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope. Dope.
So there was GMT Volume 1, just 300 tracks on one USB track, USB thing. And then there was a subscription thing where they developed an app. You subscribed, so there was 3 different tiers. There was premium, but so the initial one was like you get 10 tracks.
Okay.
You subscribe to the next one, you get 20 tracks.
Yeah.
And the next one, 30 tracks. But it's per month.
Whoa. Okay.
So if you bought the album, you had 300 tracks. If you subscribed throughout the year, you had 360 tracks. So 660 songs a year. For anybody
you know
what I mean?
They created their own like platform. That's
100%.
like that's what's happening now, actually. Like, okay.
And I'm talking something that was happening in 2017.
Yeah, that's what, like it's crazy. They were ahead.
Yeah, 100%.
Snap.
100%. You know, and you know, so it's carried on. You know, obviously the boys, they all branched out, like you said. Chronicle Deep is one of your favorite. I mean, congratulations to him for winning song of the year.
Like I love that guy, man. I mix his song back to back. Like, I think also he got me into the groove. You know, like listening to his production.
Yeah.
I think because I used to play hip hop as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I played house. I did like but like recently for me to now try to do, I think it's him.
It's him, yeah?
Yeah, I always went, watched him, and then I'm like, you alright. Yeah, he gave me the light.
He's definitely dope, and we had him in the UK.
Yeah.
Not so, I think a month, 2 months back.
Yeah,
a month, you know what I mean?
I remember his trouble.
You know, so he came out. I mean, we definitely went out to support. I think on...
Yeah, this machine is annoying me, dog.
Washing machine?
Yeah, dog. I keep hearing, I'm like, oh, this thing's fucking up at the side, dog. Yeah, but it'll finish.
There's no rehearsal. What you hear is what you hear.
It's
like,
real, yo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry to cut you.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. So Chronicle Deep. I think we're actually going to play with him in Katlehong.
Yeah.
Next week, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And I get to play with Mosquito again. This
must come.
This Saturday at
wait, what's the date?
16?
This Saturday.
This Saturday, yeah. No, 17.
No, this Saturday we're going to.
Saturday we're going to.
Okay. Yeah. Let me pull up.
Yeah, it's in Soweto, Disofeng.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that place, but
it looks pretty.
Every time I come to SA, it's one of the places I definitely go to.
That place keeps evolving, dog. You come now, it's like this. You come, I don't know, like I skip months. I now thought there's a pool, there's what. Then you come, then now there's another section. Like that thing.
So when I saw it,
that's where you're supposed to stay because you can sleep there.
we were reading that because it actually says there's guest houses, guest rooms.
Dude, there's even like, children's plays, like kids' plays. Like that's why we should be there.
Oh, you know. So the original one that I know, right, was in Dobsonville.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
So the first time I ever went there was there. Like so. One of my friends is DJ Big Sky. I don't know if you know Big Sky.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
He did, you probably know the song, the piano song, Harabiba Papa, Harabiba Fire.
Oh, yeah.
He did that one.
Oh, that's
it. He did Kushu Kushu. So he's a like really good friend of mine. So he was playing there at Disofeng.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this place is nice. And like, then it was a nice small spot. He's been in the game. Like I think even when I started working with the SA artists, he was there. Like at the beginning, and I'll touch that on that one as well. But like I was saying, obviously this Saturday at Disofeng, I think it's called. It's a celebration of Mosquito.
He's doing
it's
it
called
there.
Grootman Grooves is doing it at Disofeng.
Dog, that's your big night.
Yeah, 100%. So there's like DJ like More Flavor,
of course,
Big Sky, Mosquito, and a few other guys. But yeah, you know, so, so that's sort of where I've been, you know.
Yeah.
I'm obviously in the country right now.
Yeah.
So for the last few years we've been coming to SA. We've also been reaching out to young artists,
Okay.
producers,
Producer specifically, or
producers and
just
vocalists.
vocalist, yeah. I do have a couple, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Make a plan.
Okay,
Make a
I
plan.
will make a plan.
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So we hold like camps.
Oh, nice. Production camps.
Production camps, yeah. So they
Yeah,
come
yeah.
in, like the producers we work with, they'll produce. I mean, I guess I can speak about it, but
Yeah.
so last night we had a session.
Yeah, dope.
And man, this Sinetemba Gonelo, I think her name is.
Yes, Sinetemba Gonelo.
She, the track Ungangilimazi.
Yeah.
The Mapiano track with Brandon Lulu, and it's like a big song.
I'm not too sure about
But it's a
that.
private school song. So so anyway, we
Oh,
had
yeah,
we
yeah.
had it in there, man. I was
studio.
blown away, man. Like,
So much talent.
yo,
man.
like so,
Dude, you can't finish talent.
Yo!
You need to go to Durban, dog.
you think?
Yo, you're going to cry.
You reckon?
Dog, vocalist. Like, okay, like, also for me, we said this on the other podcast, like, episode.
Yeah.
Dog, Peter Marinsberg and, like, Natal, like, vocals. And also, it'll work on your favor because, think about it, the backstory of how they grow up, it's rural. And it's morally driven because it's culture.
It's culture.
So that's how also my piano vocals are in Zulu. Do you understand?
A lot of them
how-
are, yeah.
Yeah, because those things like Nkosazana and the daughter. So that's what I'm saying. Why there, bro?
You know, what?
You're going to cry.
you reckon?
I
I
don't
was
know,
invited to. So sorry. So I was invited
yeah.
by one artist manager because she works like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
met
yeah.
in England some years back,
Yeah.
and she said, "No, pull through to
Yo,
Durban."
thank God this thing is done. though. Yo, Jesus Christ.
I'm sure
thank
you all
you.
can hear it there in the background.
Yo, that thing, yo, catch me, yo. Yeah, it was deep, people, but
That's hilarious.
and it's like, listen
And
to
it
this,
goes
listen
on.
to this. Doesn't it sound familiar?
Like a ringtone.
Like, wait till like, we grew up listening to something like that. I feel like they were biting something, though, because like,
Which means it sounded like a
it's
ringtone.
like, but it's like, then it leaves you like
It leaves
that.
you like. You know, it sounded to me like a Nokia ringtone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're biting something. man. Anyway, it's done, yo. We can talk now.
Washing is done.
Yo, it's frustrating.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, you said you were invited by one other.
Oh, yeah, so yeah, she works like mainly with the Gqom guys.
Yeah, Gqom is
in
also.
Durban, yeah, in Durban. So
Actually, in Durban, they only play Gqom. You know, they
I
don't
heard
play
that.
my piano.
I heard that.
Yeah, if you play my piano, they look at you. You have to
Like-
play for 30 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. 2017, 2018,
Yeah.
2018, 2017. Anyway, my first trip and working with the Godfathers, I came to SA
Yeah.
and went to Durban July.
Okay.
Get to Durban July. I mean, we're hanging out, whatever. And then we went to Ayati
Okay, of course.
Monday night, because I think they used to call it Monday therapy. I don't know if they still have it, but they call Monday therapy.
Yeah.
So that night
Yeah.
was like the deep house heavyweights. Wow. Vinny, Christos, Lulu Cafe,
Yeah.
DJ China.
Yeah.
And the Godfathers were supposed to perform,
Yeah.
but I think the guys got mixed up,
Yeah.
so they didn't know that they were going to be in the venue.
Oh.
So anyway, we get there, we're hanging, we're chilling, and then I went to one of the managers. I says, "Yo,
Yeah.
the Godfathers are here, so how's about putting them on?"
Okay.
And then they were like, but I was like, no, like even at the end, it's cool. The guy was like, "No, sharp, no problem."
yeah.
So anyway, Marcia had left.
Okay.
So there was Victor, DJ Springs,
Yeah.
myself, and one of our friends called Ray. He's based in Canada.
Yeah.
Not as a deep house, right?
Yeah.
So Lulu plays, Christos plays, Vinny plays, China plays. And then the manager comes and says, oh, you guys can go on now after China. And I'm thinking, crap, I don't have headphones.
Shit.
I'm like, I've got my USBs, but I don't have headphones. So I looked like, who am I familiar with? Vinny.
Yeah.
I went to Vinny, like, yo, bro, like, please, like, can I just use your headphone? He just said, he didn't even question it.
Vinny's dope.
Too much. You're like, you just handed me like,
Vinny, that's why he doesn't grow up, dog. He's a child.
He's a child,
like,
huh?
Yeah,
He's like that inner child in him.
Yeah, it's still alive.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean?
Dope, yeah.
And we rocked. So, to the point of the Gom bit. So, we rocked like an hour of nostalgic deep house. The DJ that came on after us went on Gom.
Yeah.
They didn't move.
They didn't move.
Nope.
Hey, boo. Amaravele, it makes sense because of the connection. And then now you have to just all of a
now
sudden.
you've been deep housing it and then you want to.
Okay. Now it makes sense.
It was not happening. But I did get to understand that Durban is mainly Gom.
Yeah, Devin and Gom and other things. They take other things, Pella. You can't keep up. You go there. You sit in the car like, how are they doing
How are they
this
doing
thing?
it?
Hey, wait. Okay, it's fine.
The machine.
No, putting a next load, but it's fine anyway. So, yeah, it's fine. Bro, you'll sit on the couch, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, club scenes or whatever. Even clubs are not like.
Yeah.
Dog, like the whole time. These people are like,
And they're moving.
they're
the whole night.
moving the whole. I'm like, where do they get the power?
The energy.
I'm like, that was amazing. They are plugged in somewhere. There's an extension cord somewhere. There's a source. And then they come here. I'm like, it's normal.
They must be on.
Yeah,
and you know what?
Normal,
like
yeah.
strangely, I've never been for Gom.
It's
like,
so weird. Like,
For some reason, like I've taken to all sorts of genres.
Yeah.
But Gom for me was like, I just couldn't.
You couldn't. It's too much.
Yeah, no, like I mean, when Destruction Boys came out, you know what I mean?
I like Destruction Boys.
Yeah, when they came out with that, what is that song?
Okay, that song, I'll tell you about it off camera.
Okay.
It literally happened like that. Dog, I feel like it's the best song to do the deed on.
For real?
Dude.
This guy.
It hypnotizes you, dog. No, honestly, dog.
Okay.
That song. Yay! Yo! Apuyacho! Yay!
He's even singing.
Yo, dog. I've had that experience. It was so amazing. But anyway, I feel like Destruction Boys, for me, when they released the project, right?
Yeah.
Dog, I saw international. For me, I felt like, these guys of DJ, they have to leave. They have to go now.
Yeah.
I saw it because I think at the time they released the album, that Swedish house thing was going on. If they were there at that time, they would be the plug. I enjoyed it like that. I saw it like that.
You know who, I don't know whether I can say capitalized for me, DJ Lag.
Oh, yeah.
See DJ Lag?
Yeah.
He's in Europe. I think he's in Europe more than he is in SA.
Yeah, because for them it's like a different taste, but it's
100%.
also
Like he
it
comes
comes
out.
supposed to be there, man.
It is because again, you know, like we were saying about tech house and EDM,
and he travels a lot.
He does.
I saw he teamed up with Taxi.
Yes.
I love Taxi. Okay, I work chronicle to Taxi. That's where I am. Yeah, Taxin is something else. I saw they were doing some stuff together. I'm like, I can't wait for them to cook. I saw they even did a mix together.
That kind of
I'm
thing.
like, hey.
Yeah. But what we're talking about, what's your take on 3-Step?
First, it was confusing. But I like that it's a new thing, It's a new dimension of, I don't know what to call it, dog. Mixed house, what. I don't know what to call it. But I like growth. People branching out into new things that we can own, like this side. But it's nice. I think it's, for me, I think it's like, you know, like you get to a restaurant, you're going to eat a meal, then you're going to drink something, and then you're going to have just
Dessert or whatever, yeah.
I feel like it's good as that part in the whole. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Okay.
Eat dessert.
Eat dessert. There's the main meal, and then you know it's just.
Eat dessert because it's the dessert. It's like, oh, it's too sweet. It's nice. Matter where we going? Yeah, get dessert, dog. Three step get dessert. From today, get like dessert. More than three steps. Oh, that dessert. Abangeni main course. Shais those up. You know, or after main course, abashapeka dessert. So, yeah, it's dessert.
No, I hear that.
Yeah, that's how I feel now.
I hear that.
What's your take on it?
I mean,
you don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
can see, like,
I won't lie. It's like you said, it's confusing.
It is, though.
Like when I first heard it, I thought
I couldn't mix it in the beginning. I was confused.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you think you got it, right? But you have to listen. And it's just switch up. I didn't feel like the format of how music is curated. Then now it's like too creative. Like, you know, there's producers who are too creative,
they're
dog.
extra.
Yeah, you lose touch. You first in the beginning, you are lying, you know, emotionally attached to the song. And it's nice at groove.
At groove.
Yeah, those are the songs. At groove, it'll do its thing, its magic.
But you can't.
But as a listener, like, for you to fall in love with the music, it's difficult.
Yeah,
you like only popping songs because they put them on social media. Mara, I don't think you'll buy a three-step album and listen to it back to back.
Heavy K.
Never.
Before three-step even like blew up.
Drum boss.
Drum boss.
Yeah.
Didn't he drop a three-step album?
Yeah, I saw it.
It did, but it never really took off.
I saw it online. I didn't hear it.
Thank you. There you go. That's my point.
Yo, I saw it.
Like, listen.
I saw it.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
hear it.
There we go. And like,
shit.
you know, like,
yeah,
three-step for me. I mean, kudos to the guys who.
Yo, like I
who took off with it.
I like dog. I like the pioneer, like Tuxedo dog. No, I enjoyed his mix at Groove Cartel.
Okay, yeah.
That's I drive on that shit.
I suppose being that it's a mix.
That's why I'm saying, like, he even played a song I fell in love with, like, I think it was track 3, if not 4, on the same mix, the Groove Cartel.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So can I be controversial about something?
Oh my God, yeah.
Can I be controversial about something?
Yeah.
You said he's the creator of three-step.
Yeah, that's how it's been packaged.
It's been packaged wrong.
Who's the creator? Who's the drum box?
No. All I'm gonna say is do your research and find out exactly who. But what I'm gonna say is
yeah.
Look up the name DC.
DC? Who's DC, dog? When you search DC, you go to America.
No.
DC. Oh.
DEECEE.
Oh, DC.
DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look. Like, guys, get on your computers, get on your phone.
Look him up.
DC.
Right now, obviously, there's a lot of Afro stuff that he's done. He is behind a lot of, I'm going to say, productions that people don't even know about. Like,
he's like Sticks.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Because I feel like Sticks is been like that, but no one knew him.
Thank you. So
DC is Sticks.
So I'm gonna say three-step.
Yeah.
Was around in 2016.
Aibo. Three-step two.
Yes. 2016.
What were you listening to?
People will debate it.
Mara, what were we listening to in 2016?
A lot of people listen to Deep House.
Yes. Where's the three-step in there?
So my point is.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I must say I call him D anyway. D wasn't DC, in a position to put out the music
popular
at the
stuff.
Time.
Oh, yeah.
You know
what
I mean?
was on demand?
Well, yeah, exactly. So it was more working on this stuff. But one day I will
release
the stuff, or I'll have him Say, Joe, let's drop one of these projects from back then so people understand like this is when you actually did this. And I'm sure he actually has the files to prove
it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, kudos to Tugzen for doing what he's done.
I love Tugzen, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people need to understand
the
background, the history.
genesis.
Exactly.
Thank you. When I'm Dimu, Jesus.
There we go.
Okay, wow, this is interesting information, dog.
That's
wow.
what it is, you know what I mean? 2016, 2017, yeah.
Yo, that's far.
Yeah, it is. It is, you know what I mean?
I was not even imagining Afro tag. What?
A lot of it was like Afro House.
Yeah.
Afro
Yeah, I remember.
House.
What is Afro House, dog? It gets confusing. Like,
Hey,
I don't know what to call house anymore. Afro House, soulful Afro. What?
I'm gonna say
Sometimes it's
Afro House
confusing.
is house music with African elements.
Percussion,
Your even your chants and that kind
Hey,
of
Chaco
exactly. Like you know the thing for me, the earliest Afro house track I know would be Masters at Work.
Okay.
Louis Vega and Kitty Dope.
Yo, Louis Vega did the most.
Yeah. They have a track called Love, Peace and Happiness. And it features India. I think her name is India. That's very tribal, even like the drumming, everything. Yeah. And that for me is like the first Afro house song that I can date back to. Before obviously then listening to your like Mziwa Africa, even like your Skidos when they're doing like both Tribal Blast and Brothers of Peace and that that kind of thing, you know what I mean? But Afro House would be for me the Afros, that being the house sound with Afro elements. You know what I mean?
Afro House.
Yeah.
But we are creating a lot of things now.
Too much.
It's too much. It's too deep. Confusion.
Yeah.
Afro tech, Afro what?
Yeah.
Afro alphabets.
Baba.
I want to create something. I'm going to be that guy also. I want to call it Air House.
Okay, explain it.
God, they're going to take it.
And they'll chop it.
Yeah, they're going to punch. Like, I did something, right? And this thing is so, like, I'm like, yo, this is Air House. Yo, Air House in the future, yo. When I have gray hair, that's when I'm going to
So, this is where you heard it first, right?
Yeah, Air House.
Air House, 100%.
Yeah, cool, bro. So, I want to touch on your priorities, dog. Like, what's your priorities? Like, you're doing a lot of things. Like, what are your priorities look like this year? Where do you see yourself at the end of the year? What is that you're trying to achieve now? Because, like, your priorities.
Yeah, of course,
you need to get to from point A to. Yeah.
I think my biggest priority right now is my daughter.
Oh, beautiful. I also have a daughter.
Yeah, my daughter's 16 years old.
Dope.
And it's just wanting the best for her.
Oh, dope.
You know what I mean?
Dope, yeah.
Obviously, like right now, they're in the phase of writing exams. I think you guys call it Matric.
Yeah.
So that side it's GCSE.
That side is too heavy. Like it's too complex. That side, like the matric this side is not a matric that side.
No.
I've been told, dog. Like you have a degree. It's nothing when you go the other side.
Well,
it's a certificate.
Yeah, because I think
education standards.
I don't think even education standard, dude. Like I think they just look down.
Degrading.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I thought they too equipped. Like
nah.
What? It's just
it's
I got a degree from Africa.
It's a complex thing, exactly.
Oh.
So here's what I believe, right?
Yeah.
Is doctors on the continent are better than doctors in the UK.
Yeah, of course. Like
doctors in the UK are very textbook.
they're practical.
I mean, I I went to see a doctor some time back.
Yeah.
And they had to use Google.
What?
Yeah.
Most you can do this at home.
I couldn't.
I want
I
to
couldn't.
tell you a story, dog,
Yeah.
about doctors. So I had this asthma issue. I was telling you earlier. I thought, okay, it comes and goes. And then, oh my God, this year it was bad. Early this year, right? And my chick told me about this Asian Chinese doctor.
Okay.
Right? Dude, let me tell you a story. Ne? I went there once. Ne? So what happens there? It must go to. It sounds like a promotion, but it's real life, dog.
Yeah.
I vibe there. So this doctor it's like a massaging, like those.
Okay. Yeah.
That body therapy.
And then they got those pins.
Yeah, they did the
Yeah.
detoxing with carbs. Yeah, I did it for 7 days.
Okay.
It's pricey though, 6
Yeah.
point something. You know, but after experiencing this Asian doctor, right, my life has changed, dog.
Seriously.
Like, I also wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
Because, like I told you, my mind is like, I won't. But unfortunately, I'm a creative.
Yeah.
And that took off.
That took off, yeah.
But I love helping. Like, I'm hands-on, you know. So now, bro, sorry to all my previous doctors. You'll see this thing, I'm going to come sick. It's like, yeah, simbulala. Funda machina, uthanda machina. Bulala lenja, machina inside. You have to put it out like that. Because they conceive.
Put the disclaimer out there right now.
I'm sure they have my file. They know what's going on with me. Lenja is listening on my internet.
Okay.
But I have to be real, though. Like, so, I go to my doctor, the normal one, right? You know what I've picked up? They ask you why you're here, what's wrong with you. You tell them everything. And the crazy part is all the symptoms of anything, they start there.
Yeah.
So now they're going to give you something close to this. It's not like, really, that's what you have.
That's what you have.
You know, so I'm like, man. And then I started being my own doctor. Go to the pharmacy. And then I remember I used to have, if I'm at the doctor, I'll take long, dog. Like, if you're in the queue, you'll be like, because we end up chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my problem then that is there. I talk too much. Like, yeah, and then the doctor's writing. I only realized after when I'm home, like, hey, I was the one who's doing
We're doing all the talking. Yeah.
And then he just write out. And then, okay, fine. I enjoy the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bubbly like that. But I went to this Asian doctor once. Not 100 times.
Once.
I went like 2 months back, dog. I'm not suffering from anything, dog. Like, that's how amazing it is.
Seriously.
Dog. I'm serious, dog.
Yeah, but they do say though that, you know,
Like, I'm
Chinese.
And they told me, like, Donna, once you go there, you'll come to me. And I'm like, dude, let me tell you, actually, now I'm taking this podcast to a different direction. But my experience is, this doctor doesn't touch you. What you do there is massaging bed, right?
Yeah.
You get there, you take off your shoes and your socks, and you sit like this there.
Okay.
You stick out your tongue. She's there with the book. You know what she said, dog? She was like, I'm doing the exercise. I'm not happy with that. Your tongue.
Yeah.
And then I take like, so, Mr. Hojo. And then she spoke to, she'll talk about your life.
Really?
From emotional aspects. How, like, she told me I'm a genius, dog. My IQ level is too high. I have pain here, dog.
For real?
Yeah, like, it keeps doing that. Like, you know, and she's like, I always want to do things myself. Even now, I'm doing all
Like you're
these
doing
things.
it exactly like, yeah.
I'm going to edit, like,
Yeah.
it's like, she's like, you're a Superman. You need to stop being Superman. Dog, she was telling me back my family. How does she know that looking at my feet and my tongue?
And you,
In fact, so after that, right, then I go get the meds. I pay for the meds. It's like herbal stuff.
yeah.
There's like beaters
Okay.
and some other brain power,
Okay.
and pills. I think those pills are made with roots because I
Right.
can taste them. But now they work.
For real.
Yeah, they got rid of phlegm.
Phlegm and yeah.
Dog, they work. But what puzzled me, ne? I got into the room, I took off my shoes, I said, I didn't say anything.
Anything.
How does she know? I went hiking, bro, right? Worst thing I did to myself, because I was not ready mentally. It was like, oh, let's go hiking. It was one of those, and I was grooving. It's one of those things, dog, like you have to try the social media, My babe's like, let's go to Victoria, let's go hiking. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. We started arguing. I'm like, let's go. We try there. Phew. We get there, but I'm killing the hike. I was even jogging, dog, towards the end.
Serious?
I was jogging, she was mad, but I was like, end up jogging. I didn't know. I'm going to cry. Coming back
Because
home.
I'm just thinking with the asthma as well. Yeah.
Dude, I was fighting it. There was a boy called Mzwake from Foslo. He used to train me. So I used to run.
Okay.
Dude, I'm fast on the legs. Even on the back, I'm fast. Like, even my pros were hating me because, like, like I had stamina for days.
Yeah.
But this slowed me down. Then people told me, like, what I need to do, I need to swim.
And
like, I'm busy doing research. They're like, dog, you swim, you're going to be tired. So, anyway, I did this hike, bro. Around 4:30, 5, I was crashing. I felt sick. I was throwing up. Like, my body was in shock. Like, I was like, it was weak.
Because, like, what you just put us through. Yeah.
Like, she knew about that.
She knew?
Dude, how? She knew. She told me, like, now recently you just put your body into strain and you lost too much energy. And then she gave me more ring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Vetu, what do you need to yo?
Yeah.
I've been saying yo. Then I asked the receiver, like, Mama, what's ganja? Like, I might give 200K. Dude, like, you need to go there, dog. Like, I don't know. That dog says
I'm gonna find somebody in the UK.
There's no one in the UK.
There's no one in the UK.
There's Google. They're gonna Google you.
In fact, before I leave, I do need to try and see it. I do need to try and see it because I've got a skin problem on my legs.
It's down the road. It's not far.
Is it?
Yeah, consultation is like $200.
Okay.
It happens Tuesday. I think it's available. Like, different branches. But here, like, down the road is like, I don't want to say where we are, but down the road. I can't say the name of the street. You hear when you hear, you know. So down the road, she's there. She comes on Tuesdays.
Okay.
But there's another, like,
I'll get the info. I'll get the info from you.
Dog,
I need to.
I want everyone to be happy, dog, to feel like,
I mean, look, dude,
vibe.
even just struggling coming up those.
I know, dog, like,
those
I
stairs,
was like,
the lifts don't work here.
Dog, it broke out. We're using a rope, old school style. So bro, I think you need. Excuse me. I think you need to see that.
Yeah, I will.
Like,
I'll get that info and then make a plan before I go back.
Yeah, we're touching on the vision. And what do you see yourself towards the end of the year?
I mean, there's obviously, from a music point of view, there's definitely plans.
Yeah.
There's a plan to drop an album.
Dope.
A deep soulful album. So last year when we came, and I say we, my partner and I. So one of the things that people know and some people might not know is I'm part of a duo. It's called PM.MP.
Okay.
So PM Phil Morgan dot Mthulisi Patrick.
Okay.
So PM.MP. We do like deep house soulful stuff.
Yes, dog. My favorite things.
Yeah, I'm gonna play you some of the tracks as well.
Yeah. Cool.
So last year we worked with some of the producers and vocalists that we came out with. So that particular project is going to drop.
Okay.
And then I have plans to drop a private school project as well.
Please, dog.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm ready.
Definitely. And I'm hoping to be able to tour. You know what I mean? Like, the plan is, I think there's Addicted to House.
Yeah.
In January next year.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm hoping to.
You're playing there.
Man, I spoke to the guys at Ndawini.
Zidane. That's Zidane shit, dog.
Yeah. So I spoke to the guys at Ndawini, so I'm hoping
No, you're on.
I'm on.
Yeah. Hey, Ntwana, ufaka uPrada lapha. Now you're
Make it
on,
happen.
dog.
I'm
Don't
on.
worry. Hey, it's my bro, that one.
Nice one.
Yeah, we come from the same hood,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, I think he's a genuine dude.
No,
so,
no, no.
like, yeah.
And it's unfortunate because he wasn't there that day when I played because he wasn't feeling well.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say yes on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a. I think he also like curates that platform.
Platform, yeah.
And ever since he started, right, the culture picks up.
Picks up.
Yeah, and also the community. Like now we're knowing of other new DJs. You know? So it's a great thing that he's doing there.
Yeah,
and it's good. It gets
100%.
packed.
And the thing is,
Have you seen it?
I've seen it from that side.
From the UK.
From the UK.
You must have, when you say that side, I think you're saying next
Oh,
door.
sorry, from the UK.
Yeah,
Like,
he saw it from the UK.
yeah, 100%. Like that's how I know of
He saw it online.
online.
Yo, see that you're online. He saw it from the UK. He saw
100%.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like it gets packed, bro. It's in a stadium now.
What's it? Oh, yeah.
Bro.
I'm so bad with names, but his partner. What's man?
There's Mthulisi.
Yeah, Mthulisi.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah, Mthulisi.
Yeah.
Mthulisi. So the Mthulisi is who I was talking to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you speaking with the same mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mthulisi showed me videos.
Dude,
I was like, I want to be on this thing.
On, dog.
You know what I mean?
On.
Like,
yeah, the Brumas understand.
Yeah, no. So I mean, because obviously he's the one again who's put me on for the thing on Monday with Chronicle Deep at Katlehong.
Oh, dope. Yeah, and then dog, like then the cultures like that's the beauty of what's happening, dog, in the music industry, especially locally, you know, in the deep house scene. Like there's love, dog.
There's love.
Yeah, everyone's trying to be somewhere. So
Yeah.
it's a trend, dog. We're all like,
somebody, yeah.
So yeah, dog, like just finalize with them and
Yeah, 100%. Like, I definitely. So that's those for me. Those are the things that I'm looking at doing.
Forward to, yeah.
And obviously dropping the music. I definitely want to come out to SA more, mainly again to play.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I think even my stats, like on Spotify and everything, they show me that the love is in SA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the whole world. Yeah, South Africa is a movie. That's what they say online. Like we live in a movie because everywhere, I feel like every aspect of South Africa, dog, it is a hybrid. Like there's a weird thing, acting, what.
They're
Like
definitely.
TikTok, like I don't know what's like South Africa is something else. I think when you watch ourselves, like we are not normal, dog. Like people here are not normal. It can't be. Like everyone wants to be here, dog. I think also it's the spirit here, like how
100%, man.
it's not even about the people anymore. It's because if it was about the people, people died. Dog.
Yeah.
So people who are born then here now they're old and they don't have the same.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's the spirit.
It's the spirit,
dog.
100%.
Yeah, the spirit
I mean,
here it's weird though.
yeah, I've always said like the welcome that I got.
Yo, this guy.
It's your phone.
Yeah. I like dogs, so I put a dog barking here, telling me there's someone at the gate. Oh, this is another dude. Sorry for this.
No, it's cool.
Yo, bro. Yeah, I'm recording. I'll call you after an hour. I know we're supposed to do this tomorrow. Right?
There's something I need as well.
Yeah, let's chop it out after this. Away.
Sure.
Sorry, man. So yeah, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but it's love. I can't avoid. It's
No.
like you calling me. I can't say. I was like, yo, bro, yeah, we doing the thing. Okay.
And that's what, and that's what, like, this is what I'm saying. Like for me, the love I've had from SA. I'll say from SA, right? So again, you know, like I spoke about the cueness thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I can say where I actually made my name within SA, I had a show/podcast called Africa's Calling.
Oh, dope.
2000 and it ran from 2008
Yeah.
to 2011.
Dope. Dope.
That podcast was essentially about putting on Afro House.
Okay.
So your Infinite Boys, your
Hey,
Da Capos,
yeah.
your Nathan X, your Cubas. So before they were big
Mainstream,
household
yeah,
names,
yeah.
you know what I mean? A lot of them came through on my show in terms of mixing, like because I do guest mixes. So I
Dope, dope.
invite them and they do guest mixes.
Yeah.
And that's where guys in SA actually showed me love.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like they welcomed me like I was one of their own.
Yeah, yeah.
And it lifted off. You know what I mean?
That's dope,
And then
that's
that's
dope.
how I then end up doing Bomba Records, you know, Mzilikazi Africa, the journalist.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I started working with him. Did I helped him create his record label, Bomba Records. We dropped some really dope stuff.
Yeah.
Then you know, just so that's why I say like like you said, the spirit.
The spirit, bro,
Yo,
carries
it's something
on,
else.
and yeah, we can't explain it. It's with the youth. It's with the like. As long as you hear, you see it. You keep
You know,
experiencing it.
you do see. Now, I think with even when bad things happen, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like the good.
Yeah.
Of the people.
Yeah.
Just
It's louder.
yeah.
I hear you. I understand. It's like what we were saying, like when they situated black people in poverty, you know, in all the locals
Yep.
sports and whatever, where they think they wouldn't survive.
Wouldn't survive.
Hey, but they happy, dog.
Baba.
Hey, they jiving, they doing all the
That's what
like
it is.
and I'm like, why are they happy?
You go anywhere.
Yeah, like
And
people just live there, they
Yeah.
just continue, they carry on.
I think as black people in general,
Yeah.
we are resilient. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like-
put us anywhere and
We'll adapt.
We'll 24, 25 years of living in England. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would never have thought that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I adapted, and I've also made it work for me in being able to live there and survive
You come with
while also
solutions.
doing
Yeah.
my own stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I think we need to take people that side. We need to talk about this.
Look, people
you
will
say-
come out and visit, man.
Yeah, I think let's play the trip, dog.
Yeah, look, you know what? I'll put this out now.
Yeah.
I mean, like any artist that wants to come out to the UK,
Yeah.
here's my advice. Okay,
Let's see.
invest in yourself
Mm-hmm.
to travel to the UK
Yep.
on your own pocket. Come out and research, find out exactly what is happening. Link up with DJs, link up with promoters, show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once people see that you are not just about the money, because I think that's where the problem lies.
Yeah.
If you're all about chasing the money, trust me, you'll be like chewing gum. You'll be sweet today and sour tomorrow. You know what I mean? And my advice is come out, research, reach out to even to myself. Like people will
Yeah.
know, like I'm pretty much an open book. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
reach out. I'll happily give you information directly to the promoters, DJs, and that kind of thing. But first and foremost, like come out, understand that you fit in to that scene. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, obviously, Amapiano is the thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But also, it's also dying out.
It's dying out. That's it.
I'd like to think it's
You
dying
said
out.
you opened for Kabza and Kelvin Momo was there recently,
Kelvin Momo, we opened for him in October last year.
last year. How was that?
It was beautiful. Like it was the first private school event,
That's sad.
like full on.
Globally, like
I mean, like
internationally,
in I'm gonna say in the UK where it was like a private school DJ or producer DJ
Yeah.
was the headline. Because we can't,
It's the first
we
one.
can't say Kabza is a
No,
private
Kabza's not
school.
private.
No.
Mara, he's
No.
there. He's there.
You know my definition of Kabza
I think
is?
his taste is at that. Kabza's a jazz player, dog.
Yeah. To me, Kabza is a definition of a god.
Okay. A goat or a god?
God.
Okay.
Not a goat.
A
god.
god. Okay. Why you say that? Tell us. Why you say that?
So when when you listen to everybody else in Amapiano,
Yeah.
Kabza stands out.
Okay.
It can be the
Techniques or
technique, sound, DJing, production. Like he can go from private school to
the switch up.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like for me, I've obviously had the opportunity to listen to him a few times. I've actually listened to him the other day at Piano Hub.
Okay.
I was blown
Oh
away.
yeah, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was-
yeah. Totally done. Oh yeah.
I was blown, and that's the thing for me. Like, you can blow me away once and shout, but not all the time.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yo, bro. Sorry, man, to cut you. What's your take on them Tuda? I respect them Tuda.
See, that's
Like-
something else we're going to mention as well. Yeah.
Yeah, like I for Kabza, I like the creativity, right? And he owns it.
Yeah.
You know, when you own something, like it's easy for you to create because there's no pressure. Like it's with you.
Yeah.
Like he lives it.
It's
So that's what I'll give to him. With them Tuda, for me, he has. Them Tuda for me is an everlasting bridge of the past, present, and future.
I can hear that.
Because this guy knows how to make someone that's listening to deep house to listen to my piano. The skills with the tweets, I don't know what he does, but the groove of that, he can sustain it in music that you don't want to listen to.
So I'll tell you this about Dem Tuda.
Yeah.
Dem Tuda put me on private school.
Them two are like, dog, like this
So
guy. I don't know. We need to pray for him, dog. I need to fast for them two.
I'm still here to listen to his new album, but I can tell you
I haven't listened to it. I saw the hype and everything, and that's the thing with me. I don't listen to project immediately unless if like I got caught up.
Yeah.
But I like to wait it out.
And,
Then I listen. Then I scream alone. Yo, people are done. They're done with it. I like to enjoy it because I don't want to be rigged. You know, sometimes you get rigged. You're like, hey, this song's nice. Hey, you're like, yeah, it's nice. But it didn't spend enough
spend time to
yeah.
and that's what I do. Like, I mean, I obviously when I get back to England, I definitely want to spend some time listening to it. But how I got onto private school was via Dem Tuda. In as much as I love Kabza, like Dem Tuda's, it's listening to Dem Tuda first time.
Dem
And I was
Tuda is something else.
it was him and Jaivane.
Yeah, Jaivane. I think we need to fast for them too.
You know what I mean? Like when I heard Jaivane's mixes, I was like, wow, this is some seriously. And that's how I transitioned. Obviously, even like the deep house and the private school. You know
And
what I mean?
it's like work together. Like
100%.
I don't know how, because that's why it's a skill. You know, it's like it has to be a skill. Because sometimes you feel like it's too much. Because it's going that direct. Like it reminds you, hey, see piano. Like it reminds you.
This is what it is.
This is piano, dog.
I think you should see the difference with the deep house and the private school comes in with the vocals.
Yeah, that's why also like production. I feel like also that lock drum that comes in and out.
Yeah.
And settle. And it's jazz, there's
And
keys
it
everywhere.
takes you like on a
and a different,
whole,
and then it comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, this is talent, dog. There's a group I also came across, Simple Keys or something like that.
I've come across them.
Yo,
But I've not really listened.
yo.
Yeah.
Is it the yo? The
Yeah,
first yo.
yeah.
Yo, listen to those guys, dog.
Private school as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple Keys, I think.
Okay.
Simple Keys, something like that. Like, check it out, dog.
Okay. No.
Yeah, that thing is
Definitely.
fire. But shout out to them too. I love the dude.
Yeah. No. I agree.
For me,
Dem
like
Tuda,
he's the goat. I respect Pori and Kabza.
Yeah.
You know, I
I
felt
mean,
like
no. Hold on. In this conversation, there was no Pori. It was Kabza. Let's not put Pori in that equation, please. Let's not put
What do
him in
you
that.
think about Pori?
No comment. No comment.
Okay, yeah, but Kabza is the goat. 'Cause
Yeah, 100%.
according to the genre as well.
Yeah.
You know. What do you think of TRP?
Do.
Yeah, because he's also like influential in private.
He is, but I don't think there's a lot I've heard of him.
Yeah,
The music is
dope
there.
production. Like,
Production definitely, but I don't. I mean, I met him once when he came to England. You know what
Okay.
I mean? And it's not like I was wowed or anything. Like we heard him play, we're like, okay, cool, this guy can actually play.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, I think they intimidated. New world, you don't know what's
Dude,
the
like-
ear like.
Dude, don't.
I'm saying them because they come from the hood. You know, like, that's the thing about the hood, dog. When you are outside,
Yeah.
dog, you're vulnerable, dog.
You think so?
Dude, all of them, like, even double cabs, dog. Like, you can see them when they play here, home crowd.
You can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like also international acts. You know, when they come here, they're not sure if you know the songs, they underperform. But when we see them online, and we're like, oh, I'm gonna buy the ticket.
yeah.
When they get here, dog, like,
It's like,
for example, the Kendrick Lamar show, dog.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel it. Like, for what I see on the
On-
video
on-
on
online and stuff,
MTV, what?
Yeah.
No, I saw, like, he has his boys dancing, whatnot. But I'm like, I was also filming it. I was like, I can't just give us 25%. Like, I feel like that. So that's how I feel about doing acts outside.
Okay.
Because you don't know the ear, you don't know if they know your songs. I think it's also challenging. Like, imagine for them to go play in the UK, and you're not sure if you play this track they when I sing, because you are used to the crowd here. You do the effect and
Yeah.
the singing.
And they say,
there.
yeah.
White people will stare at you and do this.
But then
You don't know.
You know,
Where's the
like
cops?
for me, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If, like, okay,
Yeah.
simple example, when I played here, right?
You black, dog.
No, all this the difference is the same. I don't.
No,
I live. I
You
live. I
look
live
African. You got African things on your there
when
right
these
now.
guys come out and
Yeah,
play
yeah, yeah.
in the UK, they're not playing for white people.
But
they're
it's,
playing for,
there's
they're
a
playing
different
predominantly-
black. There's a black in the skin, but it's white, dog. It's in the white environment. It's white. Okay? It's the truth, dog. This guy listen to, who's that kid, dog, that died? Tim. We listen to Tim. Go enjoy this Tim's stage name.
Tim.
The producer that passed on, the kid. What is his stage name? What's his real name? Tim, dog. What's Tim's stage name?
You have to remind me.
Oh, sometimes.
The Swedish,
I
ma-
can hear you.
Avril.
No. Yeah, it's say that. You're gonna
Freaking! I know who
Wait.
exactly you mean.
Yeah.
The
the kid that died.
don't you worry, child. Things
No,
are
that
going-
is Swedish House Mafia. Those are my favorite, and they
Right.
came on the same show as Kendrick.
right.
Hey neighbor, they killed. Him.
Cool.
They give. What's this kid's name, man?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Tim. What's his stage name? It was great producer. though.
Avril, not Avril.
Avicii. Or not?
No, not Avicii.
Isn't it Avicii?
No, I don't think so. But I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what they listen to, the UK thing. That's the main
My UK people, like,
No.
I'm not agreeing to this. Like,
This is the internet telling us. You said we are here with lions. 'Cause that's what they say. They say
crap. Yeah,
we
that-
live with
that one, like,
lions.
you
There's a lion now in the kitchen, by the way.
you went to Africa? Did you see the lions?
Yeah.
Did you see the tigers? Like, tiger? Like,
tiger?
What you want about? Like, yeah, you all live with lions? No, man.
Yeah,
Like,
so that's Nami, I'm saying they listen to Tim the whole day. Kabza comes to play there. They dancing fast. Yeah, that's why I'm saying go must go there. They dancing too fast. They're rotating.
130 BPM. and
Yeah.
so- yeah.
Kabza is a they
Soulful,
move.
nice and soulful.
So yeah, I think it's also intimidating because of you don't know the crowd, dog.
You know what? Okay, so I hear what you're saying, right? But when they get booked, they get booked for events that are defined as amapiano events.
Okay.
So the expectation is that you're coming to play for people who one know your music
Familiar, yeah.
and who are familiar with amapiano.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks to the internet. Yeah.
100%. So, like, I'll tell you one thing that I hate and that I don't like is a DJ or producer who will come to the UK
Yep.
and then play the commercial amapiano, like the songs that everybody knows.
That's what I was gonna ask you, dog, about the trends. And people are creating gigs according to trends. Yeah, that's kind of like. Sorry to say, I'm gonna say it and forgive me, Uncle Waffles.
God,
I'm sorry.
God,
I'm sorry, Baba.
God.
Hey, Uncle Waffles with the ANC. Hey, don't come for me. I know them, but anyway, I feel like I'm gonna have to be honest. I'm
No,
honest.
be honest. Be honest.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna even take it back in lockdown. For me, there's these two colored chicks,
TXC.
Yeah. For me, I feel like they deserve everything, especially from that era where everyone
That they've
was
got,
just like, and they used to do a lot, and that's how they even got popular, right? Because they were doing these social media things,
Yeah.
and DJing, they're also beautiful.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Waffles came out of the blue, dog. There was a budget in everything. I don't know. I know the story, you know.
All we saw was the thumb. Let's be honest with
I
that.
remember
Yeah.
arguing with one of the friends.
Yeah.
I think it was my cousin Impact. I don't remember, right? He's a DJ too. I'm sure you know him.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, Uncle Waffle, we were talking about her beauty. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? She's just showing a thong, dog. And like for me,
I'm gonna be honest with that one.
I
That's
was
what
mad.
everybody was attracted to.
yeah, I was mad. I was like, yeah. Like I was voting for the two colors because they were
Yeah.
mixing, you know.
And
they
then
were doing it.
doing yeah.
What does I put this chick in the thong, dog? Like,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah, no, I mean,
You know?
no word of a lie. Like
Yo,
even
I
us
don't-
genuine
Yo, I don't,
DJs and
I don't
stuff. Yeah,
hate her. Though. It mustn't come across as a hate.
As a hater,
speech,
yeah.
what. But I'm just talking about people who are doing this for a living, like before even that, because now
Yeah.
she's influential. Now we
Yeah.
got the picture, you know.
Yeah.
She's a great package in the industry. She influenced a lot of women DJs that are starting up,
Yep.
which is great. But for people who are in touch and in love with the skills, and for your come up, if it's premature, it's premature, and we're gonna talk about it. Like, so I feel like yeah, when I think there's a direct. It's like, okay, when I was a producer, he shy lip gloss, baby girl, shy weave, styling. You got photographer, I'm shooting.
and now
I feel like-
shoot that.
Now me look the song.
Yeah, I know.
It's a different story from Tyler, because Tyler does the same thing, right? But I think she can sing, though. I think
But
it's
Tyler
okay.
can sing.
Yeah, Tyler is. But it's the
Somebody
same.
Somebody
it's the
actually
same
asked.
packaging.
Somebody actually asked about Tyler's come up and like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody has history, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's too quick, though.
Like a
it's too
plant.
fast. It's like, hey, sugan.
Yeah,
And
plant.
there's budget.
Yeah.
And I think I know who did it, but anyway. I know the bro that did it, but well, we're here in South Africa. We are celebrating Tyler's winnings, representing us beautifully.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And
That's
one
what
day
it
we'll
is.
have her on the show to tell us exactly what happened. But yeah,
give the history. You know what I mean? But if I can just say about the point I was saying about piano, right? Is
Yeah.
like I stopped attending Amapiano events in the UK, mainly because it wasn't teaching me anything new.
Oh.
The music was sounding the same. I even put out a post on my on my
I
Facebook,
see, I see.
and I said, look, from a sound point of view, I would love for sound engineers. That's it. And you know what? I put that lightly because even in the events themselves, there isn't sound engineers.
Yo, so everything is just loud.
It's just loud. Yeah. It's just loud.
Yo,
It doesn't make sense. And then they've got this misconception that because the song is a hit, that that's what everybody needs to be playing. You get 5 DJs playing the same song in one night.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like DJs don't understand. Like, you know,
It's what I was saying, trending things. Dog.
exactly.
It's
Like
'cause- yeah.
attend an event that you're playing at. Arrive maybe an hour, 2 hours before. Understand what the DJ before you has
Was
actually
playing,
done.
yeah.
Understand? And then you can then because
Build up, yeah.
they come already with a set plan, and they can't veer away from that.
Yo.
That to me is laziness. That to me is
Spoiled.
a
Spoiled.
100%, and a
Spoiled.
lack of creativity.
Yeah,
And so
spoiled,
that
dog.
then
Yeah.
killed for us who are pushing for the sound, if I dare I say even the culture.
The culture,
to like,
yeah.
"Eish, so now am I really going to go to this event and listen to this noise?"
Ish.
You know what I mean?
But also, there's no. I think what you're saying, right? I think we need a branch. You see what's happening here? Yeah, I think we need a branch that side that also like bridge the gap, because I feel like they get there with expectation from social media and they want to stick by that. So that's the script. Like, yo, man, if you play anything like this, they don't know that thing. They want TikTok music, they want it, and you must bang. So they basically do that as a packaging of like, we're gonna shoot you, film you on your set when you're playing these 2 songs, because the crowd's gonna go. I've seen it with Marumba Peach,
Yeah.
and whatever. And then I was like looking at him like, okay, this crowd. And then the boy was playing with the keyboard.
Yeah,
what he was doing. It went
Was it
viral.
MFR Souls?
Yeah, it went viral. Yeah, I think that's that. And
MFR Souls was playing with
Yeah.
the... Then
and then one of the dudes got sick.
got sick,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I married when it went
They
in.
were at Afro Nation.
It went in, man.
They were at Afro Nation. I
Yeah,
remember
man,
that.
that one was music.
Yes, I saw that
But
one.
like I'm saying, what I was saying is, those moments, right, spoils it for like creating major events, because people expectation, they want those things. And if the DJ is briefed like, this is your playlist, but these 2-3 songs, that's what. Then I think they don't think to be creative, like what we arguing about. Like,
I can rest assure you the tracks that I've played
yeah.
are songs that they're not familiar with. Like,
Yeah.
even the DJs themselves.
Yeah,
I've had to come and say, yo, like, what's
What
this
is
track?
that? Yeah, that's educational.
You know what I mean? And thank you.
Yeah, like
A DJ's job
exact.
is to educate.
Dog.
Yes, it's cool to get the people dancing, but educate. Because, again, what's the point
Yeah.
of coming with a YouTube playlist and playing it when I can listen to the same playlist
At home, yeah. But the tricky thing, right? I've heard this. I was at Obscura, right? Because we play there. We have a team there, right?
Okay.
So that thing gets weak with ice. I just tasted it. Like, it tastes
Yeah, that's fine.
funky. But anyway, so the promoter said to me, there's a promoter there, like his name is Sai, cool gent. So there's this DJ Nikita, right?
Okay.
Like, this dude plays amazing playlist. Like, he plays nice. You know, like, I like his, like,
His ear. Yeah.
Much obviously because I like it because I DJ and I understand the culture, but also the environment. It's like, it's the owners of the stuff. They from Soul Candy, dog. Like, you understand? So you understand,
well,
like
they-
that,
yeah.
like it's that vibe, that deep house, South African house,
SA house, yeah.
you know, sing along,
Yeah.
sing it back, what.
Yeah.
So that's the groove. And then there's like obviously restaurant music there
Yeah.
and there, right? But when it comes to the deck, most of the time, that's the vibe, right?
Okay.
Because they sing along, you know, like Touch the Sky and whatever. So people come there, will sing along. So
Sing along, yeah.
that's the memo. So the new guy is doing the same thing, but also wants to bring in R&B, soul, and hip hop, because also that's the target market.
Yeah.
That comes that he can work with. So now what I've picked up is like, if you go play there, it was so great for the establishment because it comes within the same umbrella of the music,
The
so
music,
candy,
yeah.
whatever, you know, and it being like that. Okay, that's, you know, so that's phone tag. And I can't put it on silent because people think I'm ignoring them and whatnot. But anyway, so the dude was saying when we do that, when we play music that people don't know, the context is we are playing for ourselves. We are not playing for the people.
And that's the wrong.
That's
the wrong
mentality.
I got
And
taken
then
off a
it's
residence
spread
for
like
doing that.
exactly. So I'm like, imagine how do we supposed to learn new things? Because imagine you playing this joint, right? I'm there on my drink there. I'm like, yo, hey, which one is this one? I get excited like, Dwana, you played it obscure, Dwana. Remember
Yeah.
because that's a memory for me.
Yeah, 100%.
You understand? So I see it like that, but they see it
100%.
as of like,
No.
now you're starting to play for it. Because Nikita, Nikita
The
fucked
thing
this
is,
up.
you know the thing
He
is.
doesn't want you to Shazam his music.
No?
It gets bad. Once you see it, the phone's like, hey, he doesn't want because, like, I don't know, like, his music is nice.
It's nice.
Yo, it's nice.
No, but the thing is, like, I get maybe from the venue owners because what they want is people to come in and drink.
Yeah.
But for us DJs,
We also want to say a statement.
Exactly.
Exactly, because that's how we are.
yeah, because like for me, like I can play for 1,000 people,
Yeah.
but prefer to touch one person.
Yeah. Okay.
You mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because that one person,
Yeah.
I've touched them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Those 1,000 people that were there,
They just
tomorrow,
need tomorrow
they're
drinking.
forgotten.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
There's no point. I hear you.
And that for me as a DJ, that's how I've always been.
That's
like I want to
dope.
touch that one
That's
person.
discipline, though.
100%. And
Yeah, that's
like I can maybe go into a commercial track, but maybe it's because I'm feeling that particular track. But I will
Yeah.
not go out of my way to play. I don't know.
Don't say songs. They're gonna chase us now.
No, but you know what? I can play Birimarum,
Yeah, Pirimaro.
but the Lokshin Deep remix.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't play the original.
Oh yeah. Because now you'll be taking the crowd elsewhere.
Exactly.
Because it's also trending. So once you play, they think, oh, it's time to groove.
There you
Hey,
go.
Maripiano also destroyed the culture of real DJs.
100%.
No, it brought more newcomers, which is nice, which is beautiful for South Africa.
Yeah.
But I'd kill the culture
It
of
brought the wrong. It brought a misconception around
lazy people.
DJing. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's the truth
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
It's, like it's
The
beautiful.
reason why I'm saying lazy, let me pick it up. No, they talented. They can mix piano nice, and there will be a party. My context is coming from, you know, when you've been DJing for like over a decade, right? And then they put you at this place, but the crowd wants piano. Now it kills the whole thing because now you play, as much as you'll be playing because you booked, you are seen as if like you're not doing well. So that's why I'm saying it kills that. Like people now they close their ear when something else is playing and they open like once you say "Doo, doo, doo, doo," you see the crowd gets heavy. You pick up the crowd, then you come back slow. So now you have to have a technique of okay, now because I have put myself now I put like acapellas or
Okay, yeah,
whatever together and then I throw the deep.
Yeah.
So
No,
now
but
it's, like, that's what I'm saying. Like
Christos.
it's strange. Yeah.
There's a video I've got of
Yeah.
Christos.
Yeah.
I think it's still on my phone. He said he will book DJs, right? So let's say 5 DJs.
Yeah.
And say when are you playing at 5? When are you playing at 6? When are you playing at 7?
Yeah.
Don't, right? The guy at 5 o'clock
Yeah.
should not play anything commercial.
Oh yeah. I remember those was people ended up printing
Like
papers. Don't play songs. Don't play these songs.
exactly because
Don't play.
what is the point of at 5 o'clock you're already playing the bangers? What about the guy who comes on at 10 o'clock?
At 10 o'clock? Oh yeah.
It's like-
Those are the house rules.
The culture of DJ is built journey.
Yeah.
Each DJ
It's journey. Yeah.
takes the baton on from the
Yeah,
last
it's
guy.
really, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until you get to the climax.
Yeah.
I mean, look, even if I guess it's okay to say, even in sex, you just don't go.
Yeah.
Foreplay
Sometimes
first.
angena. Mina ta no fear is swept dog. Oh, shiny keys. Wow. But yeah. It's a fucking limaza, man. Shit, Kubek. It's okay. Is it? Is it after? Yeah.
But there's some form
Yeah,
of.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
It's perfect. Makes sense. though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So that's what I say. Like,
yeah, yeah.
for me to respect a DJ, any DJ,
Yeah.
I need for them to have taken me on some sort of journey, or touched me even like with one song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the whole point, dog. I think also what's messing up the whole picture of being a DJ and being at the party. I think the problem is the party.
Nah,
Yeah, it's not the DJ.
funa jive
Yeah, wasifika u-9:30 sesifuna ukuba manzi.
one time.
Asicabanga ukuthi dangisano-11 phela bavalwa ngo-2. You don't even think dangisano-10 o'clock. No, dog. 9:30 you're already looking at it like, I say, haba phela manje. Like, I think
The
it's
concept of the aim is not to
psychology.
sweat, is
Yeah,
gone.
it's gone.
Yeah.
The psychology, everyone wants to get there. We're already here.
You want to go
This is,
from
guys,
0 to
this is
100
not
one time.
dome. This is not dome. You only go to dome parties, yo, juluka there. It's a workout.
Within the first 10 minutes of arriving.
Aye, dog. Aye, for us, people in Joburg, we can't survive dome. You have to be on some other.
They're going to be on
You
you.
need to drink water.
They're going to be on you for that.
No, I love Gom. Dude, like, my brews okay, man. I'm okay. Like, the dances, like, I have Gom brews.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Gom. But I need to be honest. I'm foreign to Gom. So I'm going to express myself.
Express yourself, of course,
I'm
yeah.
in Joburg. I'm Joburg-ing. Yeah,
It's
so
it's
that's why I'm
it's a
saying,
Durban
like,
thing.
it is, and it's doing its wave, you know?
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that.
So yeah, bro, I think we should jump on the mic stack. Let me answer these people.
It's all
Tell
good.
them, yeah, cool.
So how long do you want me to do it for?
How you feel? Like, I normally do like 30, 35, 40 an hour, depending.
Okay,
I don't know.
let's go 45.
Let's rock on. Let me be here and tell these guys.
Let's go 45.
Okay, cool.
I'm a mix it up, deep soulful.
Okay, cool.
And then maybe I might touch a bit of private school if I've got the files.
private
But
school would be dope
yeah.
as well.
So